Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Have You Heard? My name's Richard, and as you can see, today we're doing a second Joni Mitchell song on the channel. Um, the first one was Cold Blue Steel and Sweet Fire from quite a while ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago, which featured Joni's amazing guitar playing. Um, and I've been wanting a while to do a second video of Joni Mitchell. She is my favourite female artist of all time, and to me, an absolute icon. And I had three songs that I was weighing up in my mind. Um, I went on to YouTube to see how many reactions have been done, and I couldn't believe my eyes. All three songs, a total of about 10 reactions, I should think. And these are stone cold classics. But I guess they're not quite the stone cold classics that everybody knows of Joni Mitchell. So the Big Yellow Taxis and the Both Sides Nows, All of Blue. um, those are obviously the ones that the reactors will go to first of all because they are worldwide famous. These three that I've got in my mind are wonderful, but not quite at that legendary status, I guess. But the one I've chosen today is Down to You. Um, in my mind, quite probably the most beautiful song ever written. Um, and that's just listening to it, when you then get to hear the lyrics and think about the lyrics a little bit, then the song just rises to a whole new level. And this song has been so important and helpful to me all my life. Um, let's listen to it first of all, shall we? And then we can talk about it afterwards. It won the Grammy for Best Arrangement accompanying a vocalist. And of course, it's Tom Scott from Tom Scott's LA Express, who famously did a lot of the arrangement here, particularly on the orchestral part of the song. And if you watch his very interesting interview with Rick Beato just a few months ago, I think, he kind of alludes to the fact of how challenging it was to work with Joni Mitchell. But I can imagine it is because she's a genius. And that's good enough for me. So, anyway, let's listen to the song and then we'll talk about it a little bit afterwards. On with the trusty headphones, and here we go. Down to You from Chord and Spark, 1974.
Everything comes and goes, marked by lovers and styles of clothes. Things that you held high and told yourself were true, lost or changing as the days come down to you. Down to you, constant stranger. You're a kind person, you're a cold person too. It's down to you. You go down to the pickup station craving warmth and beauty. You settle for less than fascination. A few drinks later you're not so choosy. When the closing lights strip off the shadows on this strange new flesh you found, clutching the night to you like a fig leaf, you hurry to the blackness and the blankets to lay down an impression and your loneliness. In the morning there are lovers in the street, they look so high. You brush against a stranger and you both apologize. Old friends seem indifferent, you must have brought that on. Old bonds have broken down. Love is gone. Ooh, love is gone. Written on your spirit, this sad song. Love is gone. Everything comes and goes. Pleasure moves on too early and trouble leaves too slow. Just when you're thinking you finally got it made, bad news comes knocking at your garden gate, knocking for you. Constant stranger, you're a brute, you're an angel. You can crawl, you can fly too. It's down to you. It all comes down to you.
Well, I had to pay the greatest respect to that song and not say anything during it. Um, every time I hear it, I get emotional. Um, the I mean, when I first heard it in 1974, I thought, oh, wow, this is a good song. When I got, I suppose, 10 years later, once I digested all the lyrics, I thought, wow, this is a brilliant song. 30 years later, when I had to pick up quite a few pieces in my life, um, it helped me realize that I was responsible for a lot of the stuff that had happened, and that I was responsible for um, recovering for myself and getting back on track and doing the stuff that I need to do for myself. And 50 years later, over the weekend, I received some wonderful news, some wonderful family news that made me very happy and warm inside. And that again brought me to this song and made me realize that the future is down to you. It's about you taking responsibility for not just the past, but also for the future. And I'm sure that will be the case moving on. Um, I mean, you can talk for hours about this. The music is so beautiful. Um, Initially, just Joni and her piano, and then the way that the woodwinds just come in, and then it's the strings, you've got harp, you've got all kinds of stuff, and the melodies that are woven in and out, and then you come back to the core melody towards the end of the song. How can that not move you? It certainly moves me. And then you get to the lyrics and the words that she writes that um, instantly portray a picture in your mind and you can see it. I mean, I follow this whole song in my mind like a movie. But there are a few key lines that I think are just impeccable. And it starts off with right at the beginning, the first lines. Everything comes and goes, um, marked by lovers and styles of clothes. You would think one is more important than the other, but perhaps a lot of us in our lifetime treat lovers like the latest fashion and discard them too easily. It's an incredible opening line to a song. Things that you held high and told yourself were true, lost or changing as the days come down to you. Um, it's all about what you do or what we do as individuals. Um, that's what makes our life the way it is. Um, I mean, a couple of throwaway lines, but they're not throwaway because it's Joni Mitchell. But after the one night stand, and um, she she rushes into the street. Lovers are looking happy. Um, you brush against a stranger, and you both apologize. I have never heard anybody in music write a line about something that happens to us at least once a week. You're rushing for something, you walk down the street, or you just get in the way of somebody else. It happened to me yesterday, and we both apologized to each other. We just got in each other's way. Um, but you can just see it, can't you? Oh, I love this song. And then right at the end, of course, she talks about pleasure comes too quickly, um, but trouble leaves too slow. And we all think that as well. Um, but ultimately, at the end of it all comes down to you. Um, what a song. Now, you know, we champion the underdog songs on Have You Heard? And as I say, this and the two other songs which I'm going to be playing in the future only got 10 reactions between them. I think this one had 5. If you look on the Spotify list, just on the album on Court and Spark, it's only the 6th most played song. um, there's no accounting for taste. I think it is by far the cornerstone of the album. It is the emotional peak of the album, and it turns a brilliant album into a peerless album as far as I'm concerned. My favourite Joni Mitchell album, and I love nearly all of them. But this is the one I always return to the most because it's so varied and wonderful and groundbreaking. Um, as you can tell, I quite like it. What do you guys think? Really interested to hear your reactions. Please put some comments below. Click a thumbs up. The likes are really important. Hopefully we can get more people watching the channel and contributing. That is the aim. I'd love to build a community of people who want to share music with each other. That is the ultimate aim of the channel. And of course, subscribe, please. We are getting new subscribers every day, and I am so, so thankful for that. So, hopefully, a few more Joni Mitchell fans see the thumbnail and pop in and have a listen, if only just to listen to this magnificent song. So, anyway, thank you very much indeed. I've been gushing, I know, I can't help it. um, but I hope you enjoyed the song, and I hope you come back and watch another video on Have You Heard? I've been Richard, and I just want to say thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.